Lights out.
There you go.
Looking for the green flag out of 4.
Green flag. Got the 52. That's Jason Hunter out to your early lead. PJ Egbert right behind him. David Good Sr. As the field kind of stretches out. Single file top groove up on the cushion. Got Peter DeGroat in that 92 and 5/8 slipping and sliding. Track is super, super greasy. So we're racing heat race number 1 of the IMSA Modifieds. Hunter out front, started outside pole. Egbert, last week's winner in the IMSA Stock Car class. He's out there driving Joe Spillman's Modified. Hunter, he's stretching it out just a little bit, about a car length over the second spot. We got about 3 cars back to Mr. Good in that 13G. Got up another straightaway back to Peter DeGroat. This heat race is scheduled for 10 laps. We got 5 down, 5 to go. Jason Hunter still your leader. Followed by Egbert, Good, DeGroat, McCarthy, and Van Hainsma. Looks like here early on, Hunter and Egbert have the cars hooked up just right. Some look to be a little tick too tight. When it pushes like that, you got to hit it. You got to get right back on the gas to get it to spin around. Otherwise, you're going straight towards the wall. Looks like Daniel Van Hainsma in that 5V. That's what he's battling. It's definitely a delicate balance. You don't want to put too much rear steer in one of these cars. When you hit the gas, you might loop it around, but you don't want to put too much front brake here early on in the heat races. So it'll just push the nose right up. Well, we got 2 to go. Jason Hunter, still your leader. Selling off into 3. White flag waving. We got 1 more lap to go. Heat race number 1. Egbert. He's trying to get, always going hard into 3. Off of 4 to take the checker flag, the 52 of Jason Hunter.
We go lights out, rolling into turn 3. Looking for the green flag out of 4.
Looks like Ryan Childress. He forgot where the loud pedal was.
Abby leads it going into turn 1.
Out to a real big lead. Brandon Hood's in 2nd. Childress found the loud pedal. He's back to 3rd. His car looks real super tight. Good Lord, that dog is tight. Abby Hood. Henderson. Looks like a good battle for 4th. Mike Moore, Ryan Childress. Out front, I tell you, you put Abby on the outside pole, he's gonna walk away with this one. And he sure is. Out to about a half a track advantage over, well, I would say it's getting there. It's definitely a straightaway over Brandon Hood. Track looks like it's coming in real nice. It's not as sloppy as the first heat race.
Taking real good rubber up top as Abby slowly approaching 6th place for lap traffic in the heat race.
Yeah, we got 5 down, 5 to go. Abby's setting sail, I tell you.
Henderson slowly but surely making up a little ground on Hood, 2nd place.
Abby's going to be encountering lap traffic here soon. Jerry Frederick, I'm sorry, in that 13 car. Ryan Childress. Oh, Frederick off the pace a little bit. He's back on the gas. No harm, no foul.
Two to go, coming out of turn 4. Abby's still your leader. Hood coming into 3, running 2nd, and Henderson 3rd. Mike Moore catching up with him in 4th, coming out of turn 4. As Abby has opened up half a track.
Yeah, definitely.
Coming for the white flag.
Woo. Brandon Hood's just now coming by the flag stand to take his 1 lap to go as Abby sells it off into 3, coming off of 4 to take the checkered flag for heat race number 2. Pace is quickening off of 4. Green flag. Ricky Braddock. Here comes Mike Kelly. Little crossover move. Just doesn't have that Momo that Wade White has for sure. Oh, trouble, Terry Keenan. Man, Billy Rupert gave him a shot. Well, yep, lights are out. We're going green flag racing. Braddock, White, Kelly. Was that 81T of Jeff Tito? Wade White pushed way high, bumped the cushion. Getting heavy pressure from that 81 car.
Oh, we got one spinning on the backstretch.
That's Drew Garcia. See if he can get it refired. No, sir. No, sir.
Tito in 2nd, White in 3rd. And here Tito and White get together, collecting the number 9 and spinning again. As Tito finally gets it going down the front stretch.
Yeah, we got a caution. Caution out for the 9G again. A hard metal bench. But it's good to see the stands packed as we go green flag racing.
Braddock out in front again. Leading the field into turn 1. And Wade White extremely tight in this heat race.
Allowing the 5 of Mike Kelly. Boy, he slid her up in there, turn 3. Made contact with Wade White. No harm, no foul. Well, looks like maybe Wade White cut a tire. I'm not sure. Left rear looks to be down on Wade White's car.
Hopefully he can make it to the exit. Down at the back of turn 3. And Braddock, your leader, now rolling into turn 1 with Kelly in 2nd. The straightaway lead.
Yeah, this was kind of similar to his feature win last weekend. He was about that far ahead. It was good driving by him. He told me in Victory Lane that he had lost one of his parents, so he dedicated it. I believe it was his mom. Dedicated the race win to his mom. So it's good to see him back out here, still leading races. Doing it for Mom.
Braddock, your leader, taking the white flag. Oh, and Kelly is up almost into the wall in 3 and 4. Loses a lot of ground, but maintains second place. As Braddock rolls into turn 3. And Kelly again up the racetrack. As Braddock takes the checkered flag. Lights out in turn 3. Rick Saub starting the field, coming out of 4. And Julia Childs will have the lead starting off the race, going into turn 1. Followed by Clifton Wisenet. Oh, and we got a car on the side, on the roof.
Oh boy, oh boy. Red flag.
Turn 2.
Red flag. You can watch yourself back or hear yourself back tomorrow when Tony gets it uploaded to Race on Texas.
I'm not too sure about that one.
Critique yourself a little bit. Green flag.
Julia Childs leading the field, and Clifton Wisenet behind him going in turn 1. And Childs will hold strong, running down the backstretch into turn 3. Got a little battle for third going on.
Battle for third. That's last week's winner, Brian Bajan. He's 4th. He wants that 3rd spot from Howard Watson. Looking like he's going to roll the high side. Get a good run off of 2 down the back straightaway, taking over the 3rd spot. He'll be setting his sights on the 10 of Clifton Wisenet. But out front, it's all Julia Childs. Started on the pole, checking out.
Bajan is chipping away at the second place gap that Clifton Wisenet has on him. As Wisenet gets loose in the middle of 3 and 4, Julia Childs running into turn 1, passing lap traffic.
Yeah, there's definitely a battle shaping up for that 2nd spot. Last week's winner, Brian Bajan, that 45 car, steadily track. It's like a lion stalking its prey.
We got halfway home here, coming across the stripe.
Four down, 4 to go as they go down the back straightaway. Going to be completing lap 5. Julia Childs told me at the driver introductions that the competition in this class is getting more and more difficult, but she's kind of, I don't know, maybe she's playing coy because she's out front by about a straightaway. So we got 2 laps to go. Heat race number 1 of the Sport Compacts.
The 39T slowing up on the backstretch as Julia Childs is coming out of turn 4 looking for the white flag. 1 to go, with Wisenet following in suit in 2nd place, and Bajan in 3rd.
Looks like Howard Watson is in that 4th and final transfer spot.
Here comes Julia Childs out of 4, and Bajan will have 1 last attempt to try to make a move on Clifton.
Yeah, you get used to it, you know. Off of 4, on the gas, on the bars. We're green flag racing. Pam Wisenet, Harold Clifton. Looks like Dakota D's taking over the 3rd spot. Here comes, I'm sorry, I thought that was Jeff Toller. My bad. The 11S, that's Scott Newberry.
Harold Clifton making a move, trying to find the bottom, coming out of 4. He gets squirrely and loses 2 spots.
Dakota D's taking over the top spot. Scott Newberry into 2nd. Here comes Harold Clifton. Looks like the 18 of Jeff Toller did not make the call. Whew. Side by side. Down the front straightaway.
4.
Got a good battle shaping up for the top spot. Dakota D's out to about a 4-car lead over Scott Newberry. Looks like the 88D of Bobby Moorhead having issues. Looking like he's at Walmart trying to put his groceries in the back of his car. Here comes Scott Newberry in that 11S. Side by side into 3.
Turn the light over here, guys. Many lights.
Off of 4, Scott Newberry taking over to the top spot. Dakota D's looking like he has some sort of tire rub or some sort of smoke coming out the back of that 14 car. Harold Clifton in that 47C, stalking his prey.
Scott Newberry, your leader, is Harold Clifton racing down into turn 1 on the bottom, trying to take the second spot away.
So they're battling back and forth. Harold Clifton is on the inside. To his outside is Dakota D's.
Little contact coming out of 4 as Harold Clifton will try the bottom again in 1 and 2 on Dakota D's. So we got 2 to go coming this time around out of turn 4.
Oh, the 99 hard into the 47C. As we get the white flag, 1 lap to go. The 99 of James Lockaby. Car pushing up. Makes heavy contact with a 47C. Off of 4 to take the checkered flag. The 11S of Scott Newberry. Stacked
David
up.
Sherry rolled him into turn 3. Lights out coming out of 4.
We're rolling off into 1. Sherry. Silliger. Michelle Melton. And that 21, she's running 3rd. Here comes Chase Parson. He started
Pushing the cushion up top.
No kidding.
Look at her feel. Oh, they get together coming out of 4.
Oh,
We got
trouble.
Around. Almost one up and over. The caution will come out.
Which, for this purpose, will be right underneath the flag stand as we go green flag racing. Ben Silliker leading the group of sprint cars down the back straightaway. Michelle Melton
Trying to make a move going into turn 3. Michelle Melton.
selling it off down into 1. Side by side. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Michelle Melton. Power move into 3.
Is up on top, pushing the cushion, trying to keep the lead. Coming out of turn 4, it will be Michelle Melton coming across the stripe, taking the lead.
Ben Silliker back to 2nd. Johnny Miller 3rd. Craig Carroll 4th. And Chase Parsons is your top 5.
Silliker a little bobble in the middle of 1 and 2.
Off of 4, Michelle Melton, still your race leader. David Silliker, the 64J, Johnny Miller, looking to the inside. The bottom's just not quite worked in just yet.
Michelle Melton coming out of turn 4, halfway home on heat race number 1.
5 down, 5 to go.
Michelle Melton, your leader, followed by Silliker.
That's a good battle, though, for 2nd. Johnny Miller's trying to do everything he can. We got 1 more lap to go.
Miller will have one more chance going to turn 3, making a move for second place on Siliker as Michelle Melton comes out of 4. Siliker in second, Miller in third. Coming out of turn 4, Clark starts him off. Racing past the flag stand.
Well, we got pandemonium.
3 wide, turn 2.
Good Lord, here comes Kyle Jones.
From last to first.
My
to
goodness.
the first corner as he leads them through 3 and 4.
That's a slide job. First one of the night, slide job.
Oh, we got one around and no.
Oh, it keeps it
Turn
going.
1, it keeps it going.
That's impressive, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Jones out front. Taking no prisoners. He won him a gold driller this past year's Chili Bowl.
You're looking like a battle for third coming out of turn 4. The 07 and the 24.
Kyle Jones, we got 5 down, 5 to go. And he got the 34 of RJ Miller. Got that good-looking green car. Didn't catch a number on it. Let's see, what number is that? 24H, that's Ty Holsey in third spot from Owasso, Oklahoma. Kyle Jones is putting on a clinic. We got 2 laps to go.
Jones rolling into turn 1. He's got a straightaway lead on second place. As the number 24H is chipping away at second place. As Jones comes out of turn 4, taking the white flag, 1 to go.
Down the back straightaway one final time as he makes his way into 3, coming off of 4.
Coming off of 4.
Kyle Jones. Fry. Making him way. He's on the loud pedal.
Oh. Stockton taking the lead into turn 1.
Well, I feel like they had a drag race down the front straightaway. Here comes Paul White, 3 wide down the back straightaway.
Going into turn 4.
White hustling that high side as they get down the front straightaway. He's setting his sights on the 6 car of Christian Moore. Quickly dispatches.
We got a new leader coming out of turn 2.
Woo.
Moore starts to go around in 3.
That was a close one.
Stockton on fire.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Rolling the bottom of turn
75 is on fire, ladies and gentlemen.
Is on fire. And a little contact now coming back at 2.
And he's
red flag now for Stockton sitting in the infield. The safety crew rushes over to put the fire out.
It's Sam is out. Okay, so only cautions and greens. There's a time limit. Reds, we stop the clock.
Here we go. Moore starting out the field, racing by the flag stand into turn 1. Moore trying to hug the bottom, gets a little loose.
Oh, trouble!
Oh,
he
now
gets it
White
going.
loops around on the backstretch. Moore stays strong in first place.
How about that, race fans? Throws a slider as he does a pirouette down the back straightaway. Looking for more. Oh! Contact. Paul White in that black car I can't see a
like
number on.
A battle for first place coming out of turn 4. And number 55, Elwood, will take the lead from Moore, and Moore drops back to third. Coming out of turn 2, as Elwood will now lead the field coming out of turn 4 with 5 laps to go.
Looks Paul White looking to the inside for third. Down the back straightaways, he sells it off into 3. Liking that high groove up on the cushion.
White trying to make a move coming out of 2. Getting wheel to wheel down the back stretch into turn 3. And White will pull a slide job on Elwood for the lead. Coming out of 4. We have 2 to go.
Quentin Benson, he's your new race leader. Elwood back to second. Keith White. Paul White. Paul White is third. Looking to take over the second spot. As they go down the back straightaway one final time. Checkered flag in hand. Checkered flag waving.
Coming out of turn 4 in a race for second off the bottom. Elwood will take second, White in third. As Burgess leads the field, coming out of 4. And Burgess will lead him into turn 1. Florio and Bragg door to door, fighting for second place. As Burgess runs top line, pushing the cushion.
Shit. Here goes Tyler Bragg. Taylor Florio right behind him. Richard Walp in the 26. Got real squirrely off of 2.
Burgess, your leader, followed by Tyler Bragg and Taylor Florio.
Got the 125 at Ollie Whitworth. Trying to get a handle on his car down the front straightaway. But out front, it's all Devin Burgess. He's from right here in Stephenville.
Burgess coming out of turn 4. Halfway home, 4 laps to go with Tyler Bragg inching away, trying to fight for the top spot.
Up here in the booth, I got Blake Driver, the 911 Sport Mod, watching his fellow competitors. He's giving the race action as a guest announcer. He's doing a heck of a job.
The 125 slowing up on the backstretch, almost to a stop.
Yeah,
Burgess leading him down the backstretch. Rolling into turn 3, Burgess on the gas as he pushes up the track, and Tyler Bragg comes down on the bottom, leading it to the stripe. Bragg on the bottom, Burgess up top, fighting for the lead.
Looks like Tyler Bragg got a little loose coming off of 2, allowing Taylor Florio in that 21T to get up to his back bumper as we got 2 laps to go. Burgess, Bragg, Florio, Whitworth. Scratch that. Walp.
We got a car around in turn 2. Ollie Whitworth trying to time the start. Here comes Burgess rolling into turn 1, and Florio fighting for second place with Tyler Bragg.
Looks like that bottom groove just not there quite yet. The high side has a little bit more momentum. More momentum. Got that tongue twister.
Coming out of turn 4, Burgess, your leader, Tyler Bragg and Florio fighting for second place with 1 lap to go.
Here comes Taylor Florio side by side into 3. That beautiful looking purple Wonder Woman car.
Here comes
Check her
Florio off the top. And
Give it to Florio. She takes the second spot.
going into turn 3, lights out as Sander leads the field. Coming into turn 4 with Ronnie Bell to his outside, racing into turn 1 door to door. Bell up top.
Ronnie Bell hard into 3 on the cushion. Crossover move. Looking to the inside of Tony Sanders as they head down into 1. Here comes Chris Florio in that 21 car.
Door to door down the backstretch, racing for the lead is Bell and Sander. Bell racing hard down on the tires.
Trying to throw a dirty slider on the 481.
And Sanders squarely coming out of turn 4, almost sideways, and Florio is now fighting him for second place. As a 65, Braden Wyatt tries to join the mix on the battle for second place. As Florio takes second from Sander. Ronnie Bell down the back straightaway, leading the field into turn 3. Braden Wyatt looking down on the bottom, trying to take the number 4 spot away from Tom Walt.
Yeah, we got 4 down, 4 to go. Ronnie Bell out front. Looks like Chris Florio is gaining just ever so slightly on him. So they make their way off of turn 4. It's a good battle for the lead. All 5 will transfer into tonight's A feature.
Walt almost up and into the wall in 1 and 2. As Bell comes out of turn 4, 2 to go. Followed by Florio, Sander, Wyatt, and Walt.
Seems like everyone's kind of sort of settled in as we're taking off in the white flag. 1 lap to go. Ronnie Bell, Chris Florio, Tony Sanders, Braden Wyatt, and Tom Walt. All transferring into the A feature tonight.
Bell will lead the field the last time through 3 and 4, and he will come out your leader across the stripe. Bell will take first. Lights out, looking for the green flag coming out of 4. As Husky leads them past the flag stand with Spillman and door to door right behind him, and Weston Abbey on his bumper. As the 07 of Bassinet slingshots off the top of 2, and is now making a move on Zach Spillman coming out of 4. Spillman now running into turn 1 with Bassinet in second. Weston Abbey looking to make a move for third place coming out of turn 2. Door to door down the backstretch, racing for third place.
That's got a good line. Caleb Crenshaw on that 6C on the high side. Weston Abbey taking over the 3rd spot as he sets sail on Dennis Bissonette, driver of the 07D. Mr. Stephenville starter. Good Lord. Having some issues talking apparently. Out front, Zach Spillman. Started outside pole. Took over the top spot. Liking that top groove, yeah.
Looking for the bottom, coming out of turn 2 as he door to door. Zach Spillman going into turn 3. Making up any ground he can and tries for a slide job out of 4, but Zach holds him off, retaining the lead across the stripe. As Bissonette returns back to the bottom, and Weston Abbey sticking his nose down under, racing door to door for second place now. Rolling into turn 3, a 3-car battle for first place. Coming into turn 4. As Zach pushes up the track and Bissonette takes the lead, and Weston Abbey now looking for second place, fighting Spillman. Out of 4, they got 2 to go. Bissonette, your leader. Spillman in second, Abbey in third. Abbey running the bottom out of turn 2. Spillman gets a run off the top groove, taking second place back. As Bissonette leads them, coming out of turn 4 for the white flag. Bissonette and Spillman up top. Abbey on the bottom. And pulls a slide job on Zach Spillman for second place. Spillman now to the bottom, looking for second place to take away from Abbey. And Bissonette will come across the stripe, and he will win the first heat race. Abbey in second, Spillman in third. Coasting into turn 3, lights out. Coming out of turn 4 now. O'Brien takes the lead. Wyringa couldn't get on the gas. So O'Brien leads the field into turn 1. Coming out of 2, still the leader. Andy Roller down on the bottom. Looking to make
Roller getting a shot in the shorts by the 33 of Cosper. Look like a half spin from Wyringa. Taking it to the infield. He'll lose every bit of his position. He comes back out on the track. Out front is Joe O'Brien, PJ Egbert, Andy Roller. Here comes Cosper. Got a couple of B&Bs out front. Roller in a Charger chassis.
O'Brien leading, coming out of turn 2. Andy Roller and Cosper slowly catching up to Egbert, looking to take over second place. And Andy Roller down on the bottom in 3 and 4. Coming out of turn 4, it's going to be Egbert as Roller dives down to the bottom, fighting for that second place. As Egbert pushes up the track in the middle of 1 and 2, and Roller is now in second place. Now a battle for third with Cosper and Egbert. O'Brien still your leader, coming out of turn 4. Andy Roller in second, door to door down the front, straightaway into turn 1. It's going to be Cosper and Egbert battling for the number 3 position on the track.
Get that spot to Cosper. Cosper, Egbert running it in deep into 3, trying to get to the door of Cosper to no avail. Cosper safely into 3rd. He sets his sights on the 63 of Andy Roller. Roller getting a good run off the bottom. A lot of forward bite. Looking to the inside of the 14 of Joe O'Brien as we got 2 laps to go. Heat race number 2, the IMSA stock cars.
Rolling into turn 1, Andy Roller looks to the bottom of O'Brien, trying for the lead. As Cosper now joins the battle from 3rd place. Andy Roller up top, little bobble. Rolling into turn 1, white flag. O'Brien, your leader.
Side by side. Here comes Cosper looking to the inside of O'Brien. Not to be outdone. Roller rolling the high side, trying to go 3 wide.
O'Brien coming out of 4. Cosper down on the inside. Andy Roller up top, but he will just miss it. O'Brien will take heat number 2. Lights out into turn 3. As Bernard leads the field around. Coming out of turn 4, it's green flag racing as Bernard leads the field into turn 1. Jeff Blackwood on the bottom. A little bit of contact with Shelby Baker getting shuffled back a few spots as O'Brien goes from the back up to 3rd place now. On the bottom looking for more. Door to door race for the 3rd spot is O'Brien and Simstick. Single file into turn 3. Coming out of 4. Your leader still Bernard, followed by Blackwood and Simsick. As O'Brien looks to the bottom once more to make a move for 3rd place, but comes up short. And now a battle for 2nd place between Simsick and Blackwood. As Bernard pushes up, coming out of turn 4, we have a new leader. A little bit of contact. Blackwood, now your leader. Rolling into turn 1, O'Brien in 2nd, Simsick in 3rd. O'Brien hugging the bottom, hoping for a bobble out of Blackwood. Racing door to door into turn 3. Blackwood running up top and O'Brien on the bottom. As Simsick tries to join the mix. Down the backstretch into 3. O'Brien looking for a bobble to take the lead away. And Bernard gets a little squirrely out of 4 and is shuffled to the back. Here comes O'Brien with a run off of turn 2. Now takes the lead from Blackwood. Running into turn 3. Hugging the bottom as Blackwood hopes for a run off the top to take 1st place back. And now 2 to go. Door-to-door racing going into turn 1. O'Brien keeps the lead. Now Simsick looking for 2nd place take it away from Blackwood. They are single file rolling into turn 3 and coming out of 4. Your leader, O'Brien, taking the white flag. 1 to go. As they race into turn 1 out of turn 2, Blackwood pushes up the track and Simsick sticks his nose down on the bottom. Door to door into turn 3, Simsick on the bottom, Blackwood outside. As they come out of turn 4, O'Brien will be your leader. Simsick 2nd, Blackwood 3rd, Bisonet in 4th, and Baker in 5th, rounding out your top 5. Lights out in turn 3. Wallem leading the field out of turn 4. As the number 33 of Spadaro will lead the field into turn 1. We have a car slowing.
Like a
pulling
trouble
into the
R12
infield.
of Ryan Powers. Not quite sure what happened. His car just never really got going.
Will stay green now.
Spadaro out front, yeah.
Still your leader. 55D of Terry Dumas looking to take it away from him, hugging the bottom of the track.
Spadaro, Dumas, Wallem, Bailey, Boyd, and Logan. That is your running order.
Coming out of turn 4, Dumas hard on the bottom. Challenging Spadaro for the lead, almost getting door to door past the flag stand. Wallem on the bumper of Dumas coming out of 2.
3 down. This will be number 4. We're going at 4 down, 4 to go.
Spadaro still your leader. Then Dumas, Wallem, and Boyd rounding out your top 4, with Bailey in 5th, not far behind. Single file rolling out of turn 4 as Dumas looks to the bottom of Spadaro once again. Wallem with a run off the top. Looking to take 2nd place from Spadaro. Coming out of 4 with 2 laps left. Spadaro your leader. Dumas 2nd. As Wallem looks at the bottom to try to take away 2nd place. Coming out of 4 for the white flag. Spadaro your leader. as Dumas has 2 more corners. Dumas hard into turn 3, looking for a bobble down to the bottom of the track. As Spadaro makes it to the stripe first, it's Spadaro, Dumas, Wallum. And here we go, lights out, rolling into turn 3. As Childress leads the field, coming out of 4, looking for the green flag. Abby down on the bottom already at the flag.
Good Lord.
Door to door into turn 1.
Look at Hardy Henderson. High side hustle. Look at Jeffrey Abbey with a crossover move. He takes over the top spot.
Door to door rolling into turn 1. Abby up top. We got a 3-way battle for second unfolding.
Wow, there's a lot of action. Second on through about 7th. We got a caution. We got the 5V of Daniel Van Hainswell. As he does. Green flag. We got 3 wide down the front straightaway. Abby Henderson. Here comes Childress looking to the high side of Brandon Hood as they go down into 3. Brandon looking to the inside of Jason Hunter. Coming off of 4, 3 wide. Brandon Hood, Jason Hunter, Hardy Henderson. Hood running the bottom groove. Side by side with Jason Hunter.
Door to door racing into turn 3 for 3rd place. And the 63 of Hardy is up the track, opening the door for Hood and Childress, now battling for 2nd place. Oh, and Egbert is in the wall down the front straightaway, with Hood and Childress right behind him. Abby leading everybody to the stripe. Hood and Childress door to door, racing into turn 1. Hood on the bottom, pulling a slide job on Childress. Falling in line behind Abby.
Oh, looks like Abby's car pushed up. Here comes Brandon Hood. Give that lap to Brandon Hood.
Hood now looking for a slider on Abby, but Abby holds him off the run off the top groove, door to door, racing into turn 3. Abby up top, pushing the cushion as Hood falls back in line behind Abby. Now Childress looking to challenge Hood for 2nd place, coming out of turn 2 as they're door to door down the back straightaway. Childress hard into turn 3. Coming out of 4 across the stripe, Abby still your leader.
Abby, Hood, Hunter, Big Mike McCarthy up to 4th.
White car. Oh, yeah. That's fine.
Looks like a 3-car breakaway. Big Mike says not so fast. Got that Shaw car rocking and rolling down the back straightaway. Talked to him a little bit earlier. He said his car was pushing like a dump truck. Then he freed it up. He freed it up way too much. So he said, you know what? Let's just put it back to being tight. So that's what he's got.
Hood making up a little ground on Abby now. Slowly inching his way as Abby pushes a little bit, entering 3. And Hood pulls a slide job on Abby for the lead, coming across the stripe. Hood, your new leader.
Slide job city, Brandon Hood. Let's see if Abby can return the favor. Not this lap. Looks like Abby is battling kind of a tight car through the center.
We got 10 down, 10 to go. Hood, your leader, followed by Abby and Hunter. Abby looking for the top.
Looks like Peter DeGroat hard on the binders. Like he killed his car, but got it refired. He had all that unused ethanol in his headers. Once he fired it back up, there's a nice big ball of flames out that 92 car. Out front, Brandon Hood is steadily checking out.
McCarthy now making up a little bit of gain on Hunter for third place. Hardy Henderson not far behind as they hug the bottom coming out of turn 4.
Yeah, your top 5, Brandon Hood in the 1B, the 37 of Jeffrey Abbey. About 10 car lengths back is the 52 of Jason Hunter. And Big Mike right behind him. And last year's point champion, Hardy Henderson. That is your top 5.
Car squirrely coming out of 4th. He gathers it back up.
Abby's car just looks real tight, like he might have overthought the track maybe with track conditions, tightened it up a little too much, thought maybe it'll get a little bit drier, who knows.
McCarthy now battling Hunter almost door to door coming out of 2 for the number 3 spot. The race hard down on the tires, almost making contact coming out of 4. Hood still your leader, slowly checking out from Abbey. As Hunter gets wide out of 2. McCarthy right behind him on his bumper. And a little bobble out of 4. McCarthy almost makes it door to door past the stripe.
17 down, 3 to go. Flagman grabbing the white flag and checkered. He's fixing to say 2 laps to go.
We got door-to-door battle for third place between McCarthy and Hunter coming out of turn 4. McCarthy on bottom. Hunter will have a run off the middle groove and retain third place.
That is the best battle on the track. That battle for third between Jason Hunter, Hardy Henderson, and Big Mike.
Coming into turn 4, your leader Hood takes the white flag, 1 to go, followed by Abbey. Hunter, Hardy, and McCarthy all battling for the third spot. As Hardy makes a move, coming into turn 2 on Hunter, takes the third spot away, and coming into turn 4.
They got a checkered flag, Brandon Hood.
Followed by Jeffrey Abbey in second, Hardy Henderson in third. Lights out now. Braddock leading the field out of 4. Rolling into turn 1 now. White takes second place. It looks for Braddock, and he pushes all the way up the track, almost into the wall. Kelly falls back to last as White now in 4th place. Door to door through 3 and 4. As Garcia is fighting for second place with Tito.
Looks like Wade White got a handle on his car. Didn't push through 1 and 2 like the previous lap. He's getting a little bit of better run, going through 3 and 4.
Garcia taking second place away from Tito. Braddock still your leader as they battle for second behind them, and Tito makes a little contact and shoves up the track, and now White on the bottom racing Garcia into turn 3 for the number 2 spot. White pushes all the way up the track and into the wall. He will fall back to 4th. Garcia and Tito pass him for second and third. Meanwhile, Braddock a straightaway lead.
Having a little bit of deja vu last week. Ricky Braddock was so far up front that it looked like second and third were battling for the lead.
White back into the mix now, battling third door to door with the 81T of Tito. Hugging down on the tires as he shoves back up the track a little bit. Stealing third, coming into turn 2 from Tito.
Ricky Braddock. Oh, Wade White just pushing like a freight train.
Braddock with a huge lead, and Drew extending his second place gap. They're now 3 wide through 3 and 4. There's contact.
Good Lord, Mike Kelly. Richie Robbins.
Tito slowing up on the top side of 1 and 2. As Braddock comes across, they're now halfway home. Garcia still in second place, and White slowly hunting him down from third.
Looks like the 81T, Jeff Tito taking his car pit side. So we got 7 down, 8 to go.
Ricky Braddock, Cadillac in the car on the bottom, just coasting away. As
Ricky
White,
Braddock, he's so far ahead, he's probably making himself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in his car. Maybe knitting some, mittens or something, I don't know. Making a paper mache, I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent, my bad. That would be me, though. I'd be so out in front, I'd be like, what am I thinking like right now? Am I supposed to be hitting my lines, or should I don't know. Should I be filing my taxes right now?
like Talladega Nights, drink some tea while you're driving.
Yeah, he's so far out front.
White slowly making ground on second place of Drew Garcia. Braddock now about a third of a track in front of the 9G in second place.
I wonder how much of the hit to the wall plays a part into how Wade White's car is handling at this point. Maybe it bent an axle, who knows? It looks smooth though.
Braddock now catching up to the 58 of Richie Robbins, who's running 5th place right now. As Wade White closes the gap on the number 9G car, and 2 to go now. Ricky Braddock, your leader. Coming out of turn 4 of the 9G in second place, and Wade White.
Oh, trouble, Mike Kelly. He pushed up a little bit, had to get on the binders.
Now rolling out of turn 4, Braddock takes the white flag. As Drew and White are 2-3, White looking to take second place away from Garcia. As Braddock comes across the stripe, he wins the race. Should be lights out, looking for the green flag coming out of 4. Bukowski starts him off. Coming down the flag stand, it is Julia Childs, door to door, racing into turn 1. Childs and Watson up top, battling
Clifton
for the lead
Wisnick.
already.
Wow, Clifton Wisnick in that 10 car, he looked like he almost overturned his car.
Oh, we got one spinning in 3 and 4 contact. They keep it moving. Julia Childs, your leader. Howard Watson banging on her door.
I actually made the same mistake. The second guy in second, the 11S is Scott Newberry.
All right.
Oh yeah, there's 2 11s out here. Yeah. It's easy to.
Newberry on the inside of the Childs,
Yeah.
coming out of turn 2, battling for the lead, door to door down the back straightaway. Racing into turn 3, Newberry in hard. Keeping the car on the bottom, he will be your leader coming out of turn 4 across the stripe.
We got some lap traffic almost playing a part. That almost got scary. You got the Moorheads.
Still door to door between Julia Childs and Scott Newberry, rolling into turn 3. Newberry will hold her off. Harold Clifton now in 3rd. Coming out of turn 2, Childs makes a run off the top. Door to door through 3 and 4, coming out of 4. Get squarely almost into the wall.
That's a great battle between Newberry and Childs.
There's a battle for third place now. Harold Clifton and James Lockabay. Lockabay up over the cushion.
Just remember, whoever has the winning driver's flag is going to be coming down to the 281 Speedway, the Stephenville starter victory lane. Get their picture taken.
Julia Childs back on the bumper of Newberry, giving him a little shove going into 3. Halfway home in this Sport Compact A main. Newberry, Childs, Clifton, Lockabay, and Bukowski round out your top 5 as they now approach lap traffic through 3 and 4. It's like the 01 of Pamela Wizenette has a right front down.
Looks like Jeff Toller bringing his car to the infield.
Battle for third unfolding between Lockabay and Harold Clifton. As Clifton now dives to the bottom, hoping to regain third place. Newberry slowly opening up a gap on Childs. Oh, Clifton sideways through 3 and 4. We have 5 laps to go. Newberry still your leader. Lockabay almost up and into the wall, shoving his nose, coming out of 4. Newberry, Childs, Lockabay, Clifton, and Bukowski rounding up your top 5. 3 to go. Newberry approaching a little more lap traffic, entering turn 3. As he comes out of 4, he will get the 2 to go from the flagman. As Julia Childs will try to make up as much ground as she can. Rolling into turn 3 is your leader, Scott Newberry. Coming out of turn 4, he will take the white flag. 1 to go. Passing lap traffic, going into 1. Julia Childs in second, Lockabay third, Clifton in 4th. Bukowski in 5th, and here's your leader coming into turn 3. Through the middle of 3, rolling out of turn 4, your leader, the number 11 of Scott Newberry, followed by the 02 of Julia Childs and the 99 of James Lockabay. Hammer down, coming out of 4, green flag. Paul White takes an early lead into turn 1, followed by Melton. 2 and 3 wide going through 1 and 2.
Splitting the gap. Barrel off into 3, coming off of 4. We got cars on the tires. We got cars on the cushion. Chase Parson with a great run off of 2 down the back straightaway.
We got 1 car down in the infield. Looks like number 24. He'll rejoin the back of the pack.
Paul White out front.
White and Milton, your 2 leaders. The battle for 4th coming out of turn 2.
one car. Out to about a 3-car length advantage over Michelle Melton. And the 15B of Quentin Vincent.
Vincent looking to try to take away the number 2 spot from Michelle Melton in the 21 car. As they hug the bottom single file down into turn 1. Coming into turn 4, your leader, Paul White, followed by Melton and Benson. Battle for 4th unfolding now.
Looks like the leader's going to be coming up on lap traffic. Oh, bicycle. Wow. Kyle Jones. Kyle Jones, that could have been disastrous. And there's just so much racing action going out. I have ADD. I don't know what to call.
Your 3 leaders, White, Benson, and Melton, have all checked out from the rest of the pack. We got one spun in 1 and 2. Rolling through turn 3 and 4. Coming out of 4, your leader, Paul White, starting him off. And Benson down to the inside. Melton up a little bit through 1 and 2, loses the 3rd spot to Craig Carroll. Down into turn 3 and 4, there's single file. Battle for 6th place unfolding. Right behind the leaders.
Looks like Benson can get a better run in 3 and 4, but Paul White is better in 1 and 2. Benson getting a heck of a run down the back straightaways. He gets it pointed straight in the bottom of 3 and 4. It's like Paul's car's going away just a little bit.
Door to door, they almost make contact going into 1. Benson hugging the bottom, hoping for a bobble out of White.
Oh, Paul's car pushing way up.
Benson
We're going side by side on the first straightaway.
Benson takes the lead into turn 1 with Paul White right behind him. Craig Carroll running 3rd, Melton 4th. As they race down into turn 3, catching up on lap traffic. White, your leader, my bad. Now coming out of turn 4, looking for the green flag. Now racing down into turn 1.
It'll be interesting to see if Paul White opens the door again.
And 3 wide in the back, coming out of 2. Benson all over the back of White, fighting for the number 1 spot. As the 04 of Jones takes 4th place from Melton. Jones now making his way up to 3rd place with Craig Carroll. And Benson is wearing out the back bumper of Paul White, trying to get anything he can out of his take over the top spot. We have another car around in the middle of 3 and 4. Nose to tail coming through 3 and 4. Coming into 4, White on the gas. Racing down into turn 1, single file. Oh, as Melton gets helped around and a car on its side.
So we are going green, white, checker.
Rolling into turn 4, your leader. White on the gas. Benson nose to tail. Coming into turn 2, Benson a big run down the backstretch.
Definitely a good chess match between Paul White and Benson.
Benson hoping for a bobble, wearing out the bumper of Paul White for the first position. They hug the tires. Coming out of turn 4, your leader will be Paul White, your winner, followed by Benson in the 15, the 24C of Craig Carroll, the 04 of Kyle Jones. Just now lights out, leading the field through 3 and 4. Across the stripe, we are green flag racing. Racing down into turn 1, Burgess, your leader, hugging the bottom. The 95 of Ronnie Bell makes a move to take 3rd place, setting his sights on Taylor Florio for 2nd. Door to door racing out of 4, Bell takes 2nd place, and Tyler Bragg moves up to 4th. Burgess opening up a little early gap as Ronnie Bell tries to run him down, running the top side, looking for momentum. Bragg working the bottom, coming into turn 2, looking for 3rd from Florio. Driving in hard to 3, looking for the bottom, trying to steal away the 3rd spot. Tyler Bragg going around and almost gets T-boned. He loses some spots. He's now back in 6th place. Burgess still your leader as Ronnie Bell finds a way to get up on his bumper. Up on top, Florio now up on top on the cushion. Tyler Bragg trying to retain his spots. They're spinning out in 1 and 2. Now gets loose again and falls back to 7th. Passed by Braden Wyatt. Burgess, your leader, still running strong as Taylor Florio is slowly closing the gap on Ronnie Bell for 2nd place. Number 21 of Chris Florio closing a gap for 4th on the number 481 car. Ronnie Bell looking for some grip up high. Coming out of turn 4, he's right on the back to bumper of Burgess. Rolling into turn 1, Burgess on the bottom. Bell in the middle, gets a little squirrely through 1 and 2, loses a little bit of ground. Racing hard into turn 3. Bell around the outside. Devin Burgess, Ronnie Bell Jr., and Taylor Florio, your top 3 checking out. Followed by Sander, Chris Florio, Braden Wyatt, and Tyler Bragg. Burgess hugging the tires, opening up a gap on Ronnie Bell. As Taylor Florio is slowly closing the gap to 2nd place. Braden Wyatt trying to make a move, going into 3 for 5th place. Battle for 5th now unfolding between the 65 and 21. of Wyatt and Chris Florio through 3 and 4. Wyatt now takes 5th place. Taylor Florio now closing the gap on the bumper. White flag, Burgess, your leader. Coming out of 4, it's Ronnie Bell and Florio door to door, racing into turn 1. Followed by Sander, Wyatt, Florio, and Bragg. Through 3 and 4, Burgess. Cadillac in the car on the bottom. Then Florio takes over 2nd place from Ronnie Bell. And green flag racing, Zach Spillman leading into the stripe into turn 1. Door to door racing. O'Brien up top, shoving his nose a little bit. Coming down the track, almost loses it. Husky now in 2nd. Looks like little smoke coming out of Egbert. We're 3 wide coming out of turn 4. 3 wide going to turn 1. Andy Roller all the way up top. O'Brien takes 2nd place back from Husky. As we're now 3 wide going into turn 3 for 6th or 7th place, I believe. 4 wide down the front straightaway as they roll into turn 1. Everybody nose to tail, bumper to bumper. Roaring down the back straightaway. Egbert looking to make a pass up top for the number 3 spot. Take it away from Husky. Egbert now working on 2nd place, working on O'Brien. Spillman inching away little by little as they race door to door down the back straightaway. 3 wide rolling into turn 3. Husky in the middle, Roller up top. Door to door down to turn 1. Childs makes a move. 4-car battle for 3rd place as Child roars down the back straightaway into turn 3. Egbert up top. Childs now knocking on the door of Joe O'Brien. They got another 3 wide rolling to turn 1. Battle for 4th between Cosper, Husky, and Roller. And now Childs banging doors with O'Brien coming out of turn 4, taking the number 2 spot. Racing into 2nd place down into turn 1. Spillman still in the lead. Childs racing down the back straightaway. On his bumper, knocking on his door. O'Brien, nose to tail. Now Egbert on the outside of Bryan, looking to take 3rd place away. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Down into turn 3, it is Egbert, Cosper, and O'Brien battling for 3rd place. And coming out of turn 4, Zach Spillman holds off Childs for 1st place. We're still 3 wide racing into turn 1 for position number 3. Cosper looks to have the advantage coming out of turn 2, and now we have a new leader. Childs takes it away from Zach Spillman racing down the back straightaway. O'Brien and Egbert get a little squirrely. Andy Roller moves up to 4th. Egbert now back to the back of the pack. Weston Abbey making his way up the field, running 6th place on the outside of O'Brien. As they come out of turn 4, Childs still your leader, followed by Spillman, Cosper, Roller, and O'Brien. Weston Abbey looking to make a move. And now a battle for 4th place, rolling into turn 3, O'Brien and Roller. And now Cosper and Spillman battling for 2nd down the front straightaway into turn 1. Zach Spillman rolling on the top, Cosper on the bottom. Cosper pulls him down the back straightaway into turn 3. Now O'Brien and Roller door to door racing for the number 4 spot. While Roller pushes coming out of 4. Now it's 3 wide down the front straightaway. Roller takes the number 4 spot. Weston Abbey now looking for 5th. 3 wide through 1 and 2. Weston Abbey goes from 6th to 4th through 1 and 2. Abbey and Roller now door to door. Rolling into turn 3. O'Brien sticks his nose down on the bottom. Weston Abbey coming out in 4th place. They're now halfway home. Or two to go, my bad. Childs, your leader, rolling into turn 3. Cosper in 2nd. Zach Spillman in 3rd. Weston Abbey in 4th. Now in 3rd off the bottom. Childs takes the white flag, followed by Cosper, Weston, and Abbey. Nose to tail, O'Brien and Roller battling for the number 5 spot. Coming out of turn 2 there, door to door. Your leader, Childs, Cadillac in the car on the bottom. We have Childs, Cosper, Weston, Abbey, door to door. We have O'Brien, Roller, then Zach Spillman. Looking for the green flag out of 4. Wallum sets the pace. Now coming out of turn 4, the green flag is flying. Wallum will stay the leader, racing into turn 1. Door to door action. 3 wide in the back of the pack. Spadaro race for your 3rd place, the number 48 of Blackwood. Owen Baker almost gets helped around by Blackwood coming out of 4. Spadaro takes advantage, taking 2nd place away. Door to door racing down the backstretch. Dumas and Blackwood now 3 wide down the back straightaway into turn 3. Racing back for the number 6 position is O'Brien Powers, as Powers has made his way from 15th to 6th. Door to door down the back straightaway. Dumas looking to take away 3rd place from Spadaro. Hugging the tires off the bottom. O'Brien and Powers make contact coming out of 4. Powers stays with it. Now running 8th, and now we got Dumas takes away 2nd place from the 33 of Spadaro. Now setting his sights on the 26 of Grant Wallum. Coming out of turn 4, we got a 3-car battle for 5th place. O'Brien, Powers, and Simsick as they're nose to tail. Simsick losing a little bit going into 3. Powers on the bottom, trying to take away the number 6 spot from Simsick. O'Brien now 3 wide, and 1 Spadaro spins and another Blackwood spins. They hit head on, 3 cars around in turn 2. Rolling into 3 and starts in the middle of 3 and 4. Back to green flag racing. Wallum, your leader, door to door. O'Brien making a move already for 3rd place down on the bottom entering turn 1. Simsick dropping back a few spots. O'Brien now up to 3rd place. Baker back to 4th as Powers coming from 15th is now in 5th place. Door to door racing. O'Brien and Baker racing for the number 3 spot. Powers looking for a little momentum up top, taking the number 4 spot away from Baker as they race down into turn 3, and we got to caution out a car around. Lights out, and Wallum starts them in the mid backstretch, racing down into turn 3 and 4. Nose to tail, bumper to bumper, coming out of 4. Wallum, your leader, across the stripe and into turn 1. Powers looking to take away 3rd place from Baker. O'Brien on the bottom, 3 wide, coming out of turn 2. We got a car around, number 13, coming out of 2. He's keeping it rolling. We are green flag racing. O'Brien on the bottom, looking for the number 4 spot out of turn 4. Racing with Baker and Bizinet. Powers, your last week winner, now running 3rd place, chasing down the 55 of Dumas for 2nd place. Door to door racing through 3 and 4. O'Brien and Baker battling for the number 4 spot. Banging door to door. O'Brien gets a little loose through 1 and 2. Baker pulls a little gap. Bissonette up on Baker's bumper, entering turn 3. O'Brien running on the bottom, hoping to find some grip. Bissonette and Baker nose to tail. O'Brien down on the bottom, coming out of 2, trying to take the number 4 spot away. He's got a huge run out of turn 2, racing into turn 3, door to door, with Baker for the number 4 spot. Coming out of turn 4, here comes O'Brien. Almost edging Baker back to the stripe. Wallum still your leader, followed by Dumas and Powers. O'Brien taking away the number 4 spot out of turn 2, followed by Baker and Bissonette. Baker slowly falling back after starting outside pole. Bissonette now working on the number 5 spot as Baker gets squirrely entering turn 1. Powers now on the back of the number 55, racing for 2nd place. Powers hoping for a run off the bottom. Bumper into turn 1. Powers up top. Dumas on the bottom. O'Brien now sticking his nose in with Powers, and Powers with a huge run off of turn 2, racing into turn 3. There, nose to tail is your leader. Wallum takes 2 to go. Dumas and Powers nose to tail as they go into turn 1 and 2. Coming out of 2, Powers with another run out of 2, making it door-to-door racing for 2nd place into turn 3. O'Brien trying to stick his nose in on the bottom of Powers as Wallum takes the white flag. As Dumas hugging the bottom as he slides up, and Powers, if he can get a run off of turn 2, can make a last chance effort for 2nd place. Powers on the bottom, and he makes contact with Dumas. Dumas goes around. Powers now to 2nd, O'Brien to 3rd. Bissonette collected. Your winner in the 26, Grant Wallum.